Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my everyday makeup look. It's super easy to recreate and quick. It only uses a few products. I've been doing this routine forever, probably using all these same products for over a year now, so I know that they work. They work really good for me, and I won't be changing them anytime soon. So if you've seen any picture of me, probably within at least the last year, I'm probably wearing these products. A little bit about my skin, if you're interested in, I don't know, getting any of these products. I'm kind of like a combination oily. I get really greasy right here, throughout the day. I don't know if you can see my pores. I have pretty large pores, especially throughout my forehead, and I have a lot of redness going on right here. I always have my whole life. If you're interested in seeing my routine, just keep watching. So I'm just going to start off by priming my face with my Cover FX Calming Primer. I told y'all that my skin's a little bit sensitive and has a little bit of redness, and this helps calm my overall skin. And primer in general just helps your makeup last longer. And I'm just going to put a little dab all over my face and rub that in. This is so attractive, right? Now I'm going to go with my Born This Way by Too Faced foundation, and I'm wearing the color Natural Beige right now because I'm a little bit tan for the summer. I put one pump all over my whole face, and that gives me enough coverage. I just do one little dot on each side of my nose, dot on my cheek, and then a dot on my forehead after I blend that out. You want to focus the concentration of the foundation more towards the center of your face and then work it outwards. So you should have the most foundation around your nose and kind of on your cheeks, and the least amount of foundation around your hairline and your jawline. And just make sure to blend that all the way out onto your neck and everywhere too. I always set my foundation because I do get oily. I'm using the Pure Minerals Balancing Act powder today. I really like this one because it's a pressed powder. It's great for travel, the loose powder. I really like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores one, but it kind of gets everywhere. You just want to make sure to pat this all over your face and not rub it, because if you rub it, that will just move all of the foundation you work so hard to perfectly place on your face. I also like to blend it into my neck. Now I'm going to go on to my brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is kind of the dupe for the Anastasia mechanical brow pencil. I'm using the color Taupe, obviously because I have blonde hair. That's the lightest shade. And the way I go about my brows is they're the sparsest at the end of my brow. So I fill in the end first and concentrate the most product towards the ends. And I'm using these really small motions with a very, very gentle hand. So I'm not pressing the product like forcefully into my skin, if it makes any sense at all. And sorry, the focus like went onto my hand. Oops. I also kind of like to add a little bit of tail to my brow because I said it is sparse at the end, and that just kind of helps elongate the eye, because your eyebrow is supposed to end at the slant that like kind of connects the end of your eyeball lid line. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I always really like to use the spoolie brush too to soften it up. So if you got too much product in any area, you can just gently brush over it with the spoolie and it will really soften the look. I like to apply so gently to the front of my brows because I don't want it looking harsh because my hair is so light, and I just don't really like an intense looking brow on my face. Some people can rock it. I don't think it looks as good on me, so I like to keep it as soft, just filling it in and making it look as even as possible. And this is my favorite part. I draw a straight line using pretty firm pressure at the front of my brow, and then just connect it to like the middle tail part, and that really gives a really nice straight line, which creates a really clean looking and like sleek brow. And I always spoolie that up to soften the line and just kind of make sure everything's looking good. What a difference, right? Now I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm not going to bore y'all to death, so I'm just going to fast forward through. I also set my brows with that same translucent pressed powder from Pure Minerals, the Balancing Act. This just helps them stay in place because my face gets oily and softens them up overall. Now I'm going in with this Chella Ivory Lace pencil. This is a kind of like a concealer pencil. like a highlighter crayon, and I use this to kind of clean up my brow. So you can see I'm drawing a straight line right under the front of my eyebrow, and then I'm going to connect that line underneath the rest of my eyebrow. This just helps give really clean line and cleans up your brows and does a really beautiful job of highlighting kind of under your eyebrow, your brow bone as well. It really helps the eyebrows pop and cleans them up in case you accidentally went out of the lines a little bit, or just want them to just look a little bit sleeker, I guess. It's also super important to blend this out. I'm just using my fingers, nothing too crazy or technical. You just want to make sure that it's all blended in downward, so you don't have like a crazy, like harsh line on your face. Eyeliner time. This is my all-time favorite, the Stila waterproof eyeliner pen. I'm using the Intense Black. I don't really know how to describe what I'm doing, but I start by drawing the tail, and then I connect it to the inside of my eye very, very carefully. I wear my eyeliner like this every single day, and honestly, I used to never think that I'd be able to get, the perfect eyeliner or whatever. Like, it was impossible, but I guess it's one of those things that they say practice makes perfect. Like, I can do it super quick, just like this, because I do it every single day. I guess a tip too is make sure you're looking kind of where you're drawing that tail and connecting it to your eyelid, because I kind of have like a heavy eyelid. I don't really know how to describe my eyelid, but the line can get off if you're not looking at it carefully, and so it can make it look like you have a jagged, like it's not a smooth transition to the end of your lid to the tail, so just make sure you pay attention to that. And this eyeliner is seriously the best. It looks like this from the time I put it on until the time I take it off at night. It does not go anywhere. I love how black it is and dark. It's so easy to maneuver as well. Like, I've used liquids and other things, and I just can't get it looking as fabulous as this eyeliner. And it lasts a while too, at least a couple months. Now I'm going in and curling my lashes with also another all-time favorite of mine. I've had this same curler for years now. It's from Shiseido or Shiseido. God, I can't say it. Shiseido. And I got it at Sephora, and it just nothing else compares. Like, I've gotten other curlers in beauty boxes, and so I clamp it down 1, 2, 3 times, and then I hold it for like 10 seconds. Sorry, I got talking about the curler and not what I'm doing. I need to get it together. Now I'm going to prime my lashes, and I actually just started using this Booster XL white kind of primer mascara from Lancome, and I really, really love it. I think I got it in one of my beauty boxes. I can't remember which one, so if I remember, I'll let you guys know. And I was like, oh great, another primer, like whatever, but it is actually fabulous, y'all. Like, I use it with my all-time favorite mascara and other new mascaras that I've just gotten to try, and it makes all of them so much better. Like, I'm trying to like the Tarteist mascara. I just haven't gotten to love it yet, and it actually makes that one a lot easier to maneuver too. It just kind of volumizes the lashes and conditions them. I feel like my mascara is just so much better intact when I use this. And my lashes always just like pop. And it takes a few minutes to dry, so dance, sing, be weird like me, do whatever until they're dry. Now, my holy grail, my Mally Volumizing Mascara in black. Oh, I'm showing Visine because if your mascara ever gets dried out, Visine is a great way to extend the life. Just add a couple drops to it, and it will declumpify and smooth out your mascara again. Anywho, back to the Mally Volumizing Mascara. I've been using this for a few years now, like ever since I can remember. Like, I started using it in college, and it's seriously the best mascara in the world. You kind of have to learn how to play with it at first. And when you first get it, it's very liquidy, but it dries, I don't want to say it dries like hard, but it dries like not super soft, and I love that, and it's a very workable mascara. You can see I'm kind of like pressing it up into my lashes. I like to look down and then press it up and then wiggle the wand, and that really, really helps curl your lashes. because my lashes are naturally really straight. And then wiggling the wand while you're going up through really helps get out any clumps and ensures to coat each lash, which will also maximize the length and maximize the volume. I mean, look at that difference, you guys. It's amazing. My eyelashes are also like blonde at the end, so anytime I put on mascara, it's like va va boom. Bam. Yeah, so I probably spend the most time on mascara, and this is taking some, I don't really know what else to say, but I guess the reason that I love this mascara so much is it lengthens, it holds the curl, it adds so much volume, it does not flake at all. Like, I put it on in the morning, and at the end of the day, just like my eyeliner, it's still looking just as fresh and fabulous. It like travels well, even on the airplane. Like, I have super sensitive eyes. Like, my eyes are never irritated when I wear this. It's just fabulous. So thank you, Mally Beauty, for creating such an amazing mascara. Look at that difference, night and day. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to fast forward so you don't have to sit through that again, because that would just be painful. And don't fear if you get any mascara on your lids, we can clean that up after. Now my handy dandy lash comb. I've been using also the same one since 8th grade, so way too long. This is just like a 21 or something from Sephora brow comb, but I love to use the metal side to separate any like kind of clumps that I have on my lashes. Some people might find this obsessive, but I don't like clumps, so. See, now we're gonna go back in. That mascara is kind of dried on my eyelid, and I'm just gonna gently, with a dry Q-tip, kind of rub over my lid to get off any mascara, because your makeup looks so great, you don't want mascara residue all over your eyelids. Now my Tarte's contour palette, I'm gonna use all of these in the palette. I use them every day. This is just a little tapered highlighter brush from Luxie, I think it's called. I got it in, I think, one of my Ipsy bags, and I'm just using it to such light pressure, apply the lightest shade of bronzer onto my cheekbones to contour the side of my face. And then I like to take, I just took a little bit of the darkest brown color and put that like on the outer corners, just to kind of enhance that contour. And I have no idea why I closed that eye, I look crazy. And then I do this, what am I doing? And then I take the same light color and then contour just the sides of my forehead. And then I blend in those two contours together. It's not super harsh contour or anything like that. It's more of kind of a bronze glow, and it just makes my cheekbones really pop. And it adds some color. Like, everyone loves that color on their face, right? It just makes you look alive and kind of tan. And make sure if you go crazy with it that you blend it onto your neck too, because you don't want a makeup line. Now I'm going to use that same brush. I made sure to rub off all that bronzer onto my neck. And I'm taking that yellow powder and just kind of gently applying it on my under eye. The yellow powder really helps to brighten up your under eyes and make you look more awake. And finally, I got that clump out of my mascara. Good Lord. Now I'm taking the face highlighter and applying it to the corners of my eyes to highlight, because it just looks so pretty. And I also highlight my brow bone with that as well. Woohoo! Highlighted. Highlighted? Highlight? I don't know. Now I'm highlighting the bridge of my nose just with that lighter pink shade again, and now I'm taking the one highlight. Now I'm taking my little e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm gonna lightly contour my nose with the 3 shade, the lighter bronze color in the palette, Nothing too crazy. Obviously, everyone has their own insecurities about their nose, and so I just always like making it look a little bit slimmer. It's just personal preference, personal choice, kind of what you want to do. And then I don't use that much product for this, and then I just kind of take the brush, whatever it has left over, and just try to create as straight of a line as possible and blend it so it's seamless. Boom. And again, there's no extra product. I'm just kind of blending it all out, buffing it up into my brows, connecting that line. And now I'm taking that one highlight shade again and helping even blend that even more. So it's just very natural looking onto the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to apply the blush color from the palette just gently onto the apples of my cheeks with a very light hand, and I just kind of barely get any product on there. I don't want like crazy cheeks, just a little pop of color. Boop. Now I'm using that same one highlight and highlighting above my, what is that called again? I can't remember. And then highlighting my cheekbones with the same color. That one highlight is amazing because it's not too shimmery, it just gives a really nice overall highlight. And then I take the middle highlight color, the white highlight, and I put that on the very tip of my nose. And now onto my lips. I'm using my favorite Dior Addict lipstick in the color Dior Kiss 578. I've had this way too long. It's probably expired, who even knows, but it's so perfect and beautiful. And I just use a little bit every time. And this is always in my purse. Like if I just need a pop of color on my lips, this is my go-to. So this is kind of why I included this color as my, I guess, everyday lipstick. And then I just take a simple concealer brush and my Bare Skin by Bare Minerals concealer in light to kind of highlight the bottom of my lip and just create a clean line. I guess you could call this a lip contour. I don't know. But yeah, just lightly putting a little bit of product and creating a beautifully smooth line under your lip. And then just making sure that it's all blended kind of downward and outward so you don't have this like clump of concealer just like sitting on your face. And to top it all off, I'm gonna go in with my Buxom lip polish in Julie. This is my third bottle of this, y'all, in this color, if that tells you how much I love it. I think that I love it because it's described as like a juicy watermelon pink, and I love watermelon and everything watermelon, and it's just perfect. And then I like to blot it with a tissue so it's not as harsh, better for everyday wear. And then I just top it off a little bit more with the lip gloss. And it looks so poppin' on this video. I promise it's not that shiny in real life, but it's just kind of tingly and helps plump your lips, and it just makes them look so smooth and beautiful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll link all the products below for you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.